Yo, what is going on everybody? Shri Kanase here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most important topics a lot of dropshippers face, and that is how not to get banned from either Facebook or PayPal or any credit card company that you use while dropshipping. Now this problem has just recently surfaced a lot, and I've been continuously seeing a lot of people complain about their ad account getting banned from Facebook or them getting banned on Stripe or just PayPal permanently limiting their account, meaning they can't use PayPal anymore. And I've personally faced some of these issues with my own ad accounts as well, along with PayPal getting limited and of course a credit card company ban. But I've found a few solutions to these problems which I'm going to be talking about in this video. But this video is literally for everybody dropshipping. It doesn't matter if you have not gotten banned yet, because any problem could occur, and the most common problem, at least in 2019, is these ad accounts getting banned or PayPal limiting your account, or again the credit card company problem. Now before we talk about a solution or what exactly you should do, you need to first of all understand why this is happening, especially more often now in 2019. The biggest reason as to why this is starting to happen more and more often is because all of these companies are cracking down on dropshippers, and the biggest culprit behind this is the long shipping times. Literally the whole world is catching up to what dropshipping is. Customers that don't know about dropshipping know about AliExpress, and AliExpress themselves have started advertising via Google ads and sometimes even Facebook ads. So this is actually causing a big problem for us, and especially these companies which allow us to either accept credit card payments through their platform or PayPal or even Facebook ad itself. So these long shipping times are one of the biggest reasons these companies are cracking down once again, and that is because customers are not willing to wait anymore, especially with Amazon and its one-day shipping. And because of these long wait times, these companies have begun to realize that the dropshipping merchants are often high-risk merchants, and when you get labeled as a high-risk merchant, you're more likely to get banned from these websites. And no, this does not mean dropshipping is officially dying. In fact, that is far from the truth. But what that does mean is that we need to up our game and try to find different ways as to how we can battle this and make sure our accounts don't get banned. I faced the issue where I was scaling a product back in February of 2018, and I was using one payment gateway called Authorized.net, which accepts credit card payments. What I didn't realize is that I had created an Authorized.net account under my eBay business's name, and when I started getting high volume orders from my Shopify store, Authorized.net found it suspicious because again, I was not making sales from eBay, I was making sales from Shopify. So in a matter of a day, I went from scaling and making a lot of money to coming down to barely break even and I at a loss. So I spent some sleepless nights during that month trying to figure everything out, but finally I have laid things out which have helped me, at least so far, not get banned from these accounts and continue to use them. But without wasting any more time, let's just jump right into it. So how not to get banned while dropshipping. We're gonna be starting off with everybody's favorite, and that is Facebook ads account. This is one of the biggest assets that you have, because for most people, majority of their advertising is done through Facebook ads. But the first thing that you will have to do to make sure that your Facebook ad account does not get banned is smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Just kidding, but you should do that if you do want to take your dropshipping game to the next level. But the real thing that you should be doing when it comes to Facebook ads is you want to first of all start focusing on your customer rating score. Now, what exactly is a customer rating score for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and go over to my own Facebook page and see exactly what this is. So the customer rating score is something that is associated with your Facebook ads account and your Facebook page. So currently this is for my main niche store. As you can see, it has been fluctuating up and down, but overall it has stayed pretty consistent, and currently the score is a 4.3. If we read what it says your customer feedback score is high. Your score is better than most other e-commerce businesses who sell products through Facebook ads. Keep it up. Now, what is the real meaning behind all of this nice talk? The real meaning behind this is that Facebook is going to prefer my ads over somebody else who has a lower customer score. They could be selling the same exact product and have the same amount of customers with the same amount of lookalike audience data as me, but if I have a higher customer score than them, I'm gonna win most of the auctions. So this score is what Facebook has started to look at more and more nowadays, and people who drop below a 2, if we go back to our Google Doc, are the ones that really come under Facebook's investigation eye, and that means you are much more likely to get banned from the platform. So the easiest solution behind not getting banned on Facebook ads is maintain a score above 2. Now you may be thinking, how do you do that? Well, in order to do that, you need to start from your ad copy and your video or image ad and go all the way down your funnel. But for the ad that you run on Facebook, you want to always ask yourself one specific question before you run your ads. And that question is, how can I provide a Facebook user, somebody that is currently on Facebook, the best possible experience on Facebook? You have to understand, these people are not on Facebook to shop. They're simply there to scroll through their news feed and just have a good time. Always ask yourself how you can make sure that they still continue having a good time despite watching your ad. And when you have this question in mind before creating your ads, I guarantee you your ads are gonna be next level stuff. But exactly why do we need to even think about this question in the first place? Well, in order to understand that, let's understand what is Facebook's end goal. What does Facebook want from you? Does it want money, or is it something else? Facebook's main end goal is to make whatever user that is currently on Facebook spend as much time possible on the platform. So they like things that make their customers, meaning the Facebook users, spend as much time as possible on their platform. If your ad helps them achieve that goal, they're gonna show your ad more often, period. And in order to help Facebook achieve their goal so they can in return help you achieve your goal, is to have a high quality video. Now this may seem a little bit of common sense, but this is not so common sense based on the last few video ads I've seen on Facebook. These video ads need to be engaging and engage the customer or whoever is on the Facebook platform to stay on there for a longer period of time. And only a high quality video which matches the audience and has the correct types of captions will do that. And this also goes to your ad copy as well. But it is not just about the experience with the video that they have. It goes back into the entire funnel as well. So that means you need to have a proper landing page in place along with all of the things working, such as the checkout, the add to cart page, etc. And most important of all, you need to have good customer service, especially in 2019 and onwards. Because if we go back to the customer feedback score and scroll down, we can see that one of the 4 options that Facebook measures your score on is customer service. So that means customer service is one of the biggest things that we need to control. There's also product quality and shipping speed. For product quality, of course, you need to make sure that you have the right supplier who does have high quality products, but for shipping speed, that's not really something we can control as drop shippers unless, of course, you're scaling and have an agent. The main thing we can control, however, is the customer service, which is why, and to not get banned on Facebook, you need to focus mostly on the customer service. But going back to the Facebook ad itself and the ad copy, you need to be basically using ad copies that don't involve any specific words that go against Facebook's policies. This can be vulgar words or words like sex, or also sentences where you're asking other people to tag their friends and family members. If you're unsure as to which words are against Facebook's policies, make sure to read their entire Facebook policy requirements. I know it could be boring, but it is something you have to do if you want to make money on Facebook ads. But now moving on to PayPal, how do you not get banned on PayPal? How do you not get your account limited on PayPal? This is one problem I faced myself, and I think using PayPal is a really big advantage because about 20% of all customers, at least in my own experience, use PayPal to pay because they trust PayPal more than just simply giving a random online website their credit card information. So if you don't have PayPal, it could be a problem, but it's worth testing it out to see if you still get a good conversion rate even without PayPal. But how do you not get banned on PayPal? There's actually not a much difficult solution for this. I'm going to be elaborating more on this in the 3rd section where I talk about credit card payment gateway companies and how not to get banned there. But one of the main things that you can do for PayPal to not go under PayPal's investigation eye is to leave at least $50 to $100 in your PayPal account to cover any sudden expenses or refunds. Now, this is something that I learned directly by speaking to a PayPal customer representative because I had gotten my PayPal account banned. And the main reason why it was banned and permanently limited was because my account kept on going in the negative. And this was because every 2 to 3 days, I would immediately transfer all of the funds into my bank account and leave $0 in the PayPal account. And what happened was suddenly I would need to pay my supplier, or suddenly somebody requested a refund or did a chargeback, and because of this, my PayPal balance would go into the negative. So every time that happens, that is a bad thing for you and your account. And if it happens too often, that is when PayPal limits your account. But of course, there's more that goes into this as well. And another thing that you need to be doing is preparing your documents to register as an actual business, because this will really help with PayPal. But I'll elaborate more on that in the 3rd point. But going now to our 3rd point, which is the credit card payment gateway companies and exactly how you don't get banned on these companies like Stripe, Authorize.net, etc. Whatever credit card company you are possibly using. But the easiest and most efficient way to make sure that your credit card account does not get banned is to have all of the necessary documents ready to register your business. Because once you start getting a good amount of traffic coming in, these credit card companies will ask for your information regarding your business, because it is also risky for them to not have any documents from you. That is how a lot of scams occur, when people don't have the necessary documents that they need for proof. So in order to kind of prevent the hassle of getting your credit card account banned like I had mine banned while scaling, just make sure to do all of this busy work beforehand. Register that company, it doesn't take long. Once you have that registered and out of the way, you can successfully scale to how much ever you want without having to worry about your credit card account getting banned. And even if it does go under review and get banned, what they'll usually do is they'll ask you for all of the documents, which you now already have because you registered your company beforehand. So as you can see, it kind of saves you a lot of hassle later on, so that you can focus on the better part of your business, which is marketing and getting that revenue coming in. But that's a super easy and efficient solution to making sure your credit card account does not get banned. But for these other two areas, such as your Facebook ad account and your PayPal account, these are definitely things that you should be implementing to make sure that you don't have to worry about getting back these accounts once you get banned. But if you found any type of value in this video, smash that like button down below and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.